Hello there. You've caught me studying for my finals, as it is finals week. My name's Jake Goodsite, and I'm your host for this month's SVP Showcase. You found me cooped up in my room. As you know, it is finals week, I've been studying, and it got colder. It's snowing now. As it's gotten colder, I've kind of wanted to get a little warmer, so I installed a fireplace in my room. Pretty nice. Oh, I'm sure housing's fine with it. Regardless, let's get into this month's content. Another day, another dollar, the saying goes. The same could be said about clusterwood episodes. Things just keep popping up everywhere, and I really don't know what to do with them besides shove them in the showcase for you all to watch. Good thing they're entertaining. Hope you enjoy.
Yo, what's up? My name is Jerry Seinfeld. You're watching Pretty Late with Jake, episode 1. Tonight's guests are Jay Leno's Chin and Banksy. We've got a great show for you guys today, so Tabletop Band, take it away.
Sitting at the stoplight, looking keeping up his her black your bones. Open the hold up tight, top was closed. Blowing swishy.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Pretty Late. I'm your host, Jake Kustash. I'm joined, as always, with my trusty sidekick, Glor Bishnek. Glor, why don't you say something to the folks at home?
I don't know how I feel about the name.
Glor Bishnek, come on, dog. It's the first episode. You gotta stay positive. We gotta be upbeat, all right? Come on.
All right.
Just introduce yourself again. Say something to the folks at home. Just tell them who you are. Just tell them something about yourself.
Hi, I'm Glorbishnek.
Is that it?
Yeah, that should suffice.
Okay, well, that's Glor Bishnek. He's I don't think he has a last name, but he comes from a cartoon universe called Cartoonland. He's gonna be joining me on this here program.
Jake is here. Young Jake.
You know what that sound means? It's time for Meme of the Week. All right, welcome to Meme of the Week, the biannual series where I just show a meme or something. I don't know. All right, let's see what this week's meme is. That's it for Meme of the Week. All right, everybody, it's time for our first guest ever. Let's welcome to the show, Jay Leno's Chin. So what's up, Jay Leno's Chin? How you doing? How you feeling?
Very large.
You're feeling very large.
Yes, because I'm huge.
Well, you know, you're a very famous and well-known entity, and I'm surprised my producer was actually able to get you on the show tonight, especially for our first episode.
Well, I'm quite happy to be here.
And well, I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad you can make it here. I gotta ask though, where's Jay at? What's up with him?
Oh, he's still at home.
Oh, so okay, he made you come all the way over here.
No! I told him to stay. He does not control me. It's the other way around. I allow Jay to live. I provide him with the resources needed to function and flourish. I am the host body.
Say word. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Well, then why don't you tell us about you? Let's hear about your backstory. What's Jay Leno's Chin all about?
Alrighty then. 1950, I plopped out my mother. A freak of nature, the doctors thought, as they tossed me out like a crinkled candy wrapper. They never even once considered the fact that I may be alive. In the streets, I had to fend for myself, frequently taking refuge at the local comedy club, since they were one of the few establishments open while the sun slept. A few years had passed, and that is when I discovered a young chinless lad, roaming the streets of Andover, Massachusetts. The moment I saw him, I realized that I could now walk amongst the rest of you with little suspicion.
What? That's crazy, Jay Leno's Chin, and also incredibly stupid. Let's go to commercial.
Hey, bruh, do you like water? Well, then I got the product for you. Introducing Water by Water.com. Water is a tasty beverage that allow you to survive the hard night's sleep Buy today, $12.99 plus tax.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Our next guest, you know from Brick Walls Everywhere, the elusive Banksy. Is he here? Is he here?
Is he?
What was that? There's a note. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Stop that, dude.
All right. Let's see what this says. A fuck the bourgeoisie's LMAO. Signed, Banksy. Are you kidding me? All right. Well, that's it for tonight's episode.
Wait a minute, fellas.
Oh God,
Hey, fellas,
no.
wait a sec. Hello, my buddies. Thought I'd come say howdy.
Hey, pizza fella. What are you doing here?
I just wanted to come say hi to my favorite pals in the whole wide multiverse.
We really wish you hadn't.
Listen, man. We got to end the show. Banksy's running loose. You need to get out of here. Okay, just go. Leave us alone.
Okie dokie, pepperonis. Have a blessed night, my buddies. Pizza fella, away!
Oh my God, I can't stand that guy, dude. He's the worst. Off pizza fella.
I hate that guy, dude.
Okay, well, you know, for the most part, this episode was all right. Glorberschneck, you got anything to say? Any closing remarks?
I just want to go home, honestly.
Well, that's it for tonight's episode. And as always, we end the show with a musical guest and or stand-up comedian. So what's up, band? Play us off.
Sitting at the stoplight, looking at women, keeping out the bitch.
Maybe,
You feel me? I don't know what's going on. Hey,
okay. Designer Housing.
hey, oh no, someone know I am a free.
You be,
Join Zach, Nick, and Noah from On a Roll as they discuss their opinions on a 24-hour film contest.
Hey everybody, welcome back to On a Roll. I am Zach.
I'm Nick.
I'm Noah.
I'm Uncle Bones.
And this week we are talking about the 24-hour film project. Did you have a highlight?
Are we not commenting
of
on
working?
this at
No,
all?
he's just there.
Okay.
See what you did? You acknowledged him. Now he doesn't want to be
Made
here
him
anymore.
upset. He's crying from his tear ducts he doesn't have.
So Nick,
Yes.
did you have a highlight of working on this year's 24?
You know, it was a lot of fun this year. Definitely.
Don't you lie about
it. we were up against the time limit this time. Last year we had a solid cushion to go through.
We're pretty on top of it.
and
Yeah.
This year we really didn't have that cushion, but it was just different. I felt like I had more fun this year, but it was also harder this year because of the rain. It was perpetually raining all day.
Miserable.
But yeah, you know, I liked it because I like the spooky feel to this year one.
That's a word for it that we can use.
It's a spooky feel. It's a spooktacular spookathon of
Spookiness.
spookage.
What about you, Noah?
highlights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was a series of lowlights mostly. Out of production, I keep making them sad.
It's just when you speak, really.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Highlights. I mean, I don't have any kind of concise answer about this. I'll just ramble about it for as long as possible, but it was rough. It was rough. We went until we had 30 minutes left when we exported the video, right? It was like 30 minutes before we had to turn it in.
No. Do you want to hear some bone puns, Noah?
No, I don't.
What
If
you
you start
still-
reading them, I will choke you with this tablecloth.
It took you too long to put it
Yeah,
up.
don't you dare move this tablecloth. It took way too long to set up.
Or what? It'll look worse than it already does. What's your pun?
What do skeletons order at the restaurant?
Stromboni. I'm using that joke again because it's better than the actual answer.
Spare ribs.
Well, I guess first and foremost, starting off with our lovely title sequence.
Courtesy of Corey.
Courtesy of Mr. Corey Rowe, our switcher extraordinaire who's not on the switcher today. I mean, you know, Corey was a trooper. He stayed up all night with us while we were all doing post and shooting. And we told him to come up with a cool title card, and he did. I think he came through. There was a lot of oohing and eyeing at it right away.
Mm-hmm. It was nice because most people just didn't have the title sequence. It was like the last stuff we shot was the opening, and I mean, I thought well, you can play it, but I think it comes together as well as it possibly could have being shot in like an hour.
I'm still sad we couldn't find blueberries.
Yeah. A lot of this was we spent a lot of time shopping for the props, and we could not find the Halloween cereals.
So how many times did you throw a cereal box at Lizzie's?
I think like 3 times, 3 or 4 times.
Surprisingly.
Again, she's a trooper.
I remember hearing from upstairs like a particularly hard like thunk on the ground, and then everyone being like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I was like, "What's happening down there?"
It might have been that as well, because also Nick did actually throw the cereal box at the tripod forcefully.
I got it good pretty.
And there's just Captain Crunch all over the kitchen now.
It's still there.
I think
I think that's my favorite.
You need to be more evil, son. Hang on, let me get my chart. You see, son, this chart will guide you. See, right now, you're down here in Queen of England land, right? You need to be up past Nicolas Cage and into devil territory.
How do I get there?
That was after, that's right. And a lot of what you don't see is there's fish.
It's fishing line
Line,
on
yep.
Uncle Bones that's wrapped around both of his shoulders and right around his neck. And then just out of frame, I'm sitting there with the shower curtain rod, which I'm glad we still
great
have.
idea.
And it's and the wires are on it, and I'm just going like this. Just
That you wish would have been done differently, or have in mind for next year? Uncle Bones, what about you? He's just like, keep me out of it next year.
I find this video humorous. What drink do skeletons like to drink, Noah? Scotch.
why?
What? Because they're sad because they're dead.
All right.
I really don't like you.
This
Nick.
was
I think
time.
that's what I've realized from all this. I really hate you.
Although finals week is a busy time, Jasmine McNeil has found time to interview. Let's see what they have to talk about.
To be honest, lately I've been getting distant. You gotta know to play them at a distance. Nowadays it's hard to really tell the difference between who your real friends is and who isn't. So if you hear them talking on that slick-ish, cut them out before they stab you with the scissors. No roll call for my dogs, they all with me. So just know all that sneaking don't affect me. And everything they saying already been said. I'ma set a bar that can't bench press. They got you gassed up, over here it's been lit. When I'm smoking on too strong, someone pass me an incense. That's the only time I take L's, boy. I'm back, no deltoid. Flow is on steroids, can't keep up with the Jetsons. My first name should be Elroy, I'm ill, boy. I know that they hoping that I fail, boy. Snipes, baby. Snipes Nation. You know how I'm coming. no ejaculation. And if you hating, go yourself practice masturbation with a vibrator. You pump fakers, or I need to go skydive off a skyscraper. I won't stop until I reach my destination. Sometimes I get too impatient, but I'll never get complacent. Ooh. No matter how good it looks.
Welcome back to the Jazz Show. You're listening to 88.3 WXOU, where we have a great variety of music. And like I said, we have a very special guest in here, Jordan Snipes.
Hello.
Button. I wish I had the button. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to hit the button like.
Right.
So you hit the
like,
button.
flick it. How are you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Good. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity. It's a great place to be in.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
You're always welcome here, too. You know,
and I
you
plan
know
on
that.
coming back a lot.
Yes. Please do. Seriously. Like, no joke. Just let me know in advance, you know.
I will.
Yeah. Shout out to Mari.
Yay.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to her.
For
Javon.
connecting this and, you know, tying it all together. That was awesome.
He's the plug.
Yeah, the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
So, tell us a little bit about what you do and who you are.
Well, what I do is I rap, obviously, but I don't want to call it rap.
Okay. So what is
It's more of a real life. You know, it's kind of spoken word with rap, not gospel. Don't let anybody think that I'm a gospel rapper or anything, you know.
You can be that. You can be everything.
You can be whatever you want, honestly. You know,
Yes.
What I do is I talk about everything. Positivity, that's what I'm for. Anything positive, you know. It's just, there's a lot of music out right now with I'm trying to find the best word.
No
subject
meaning?
matter.
Okay, yeah.
No subject matter with no meaning. I'm not knocking nobody's grind, you know, whatever, however you get it. But I'm different with it. It means something to me. Music is my life. You know, if I base my music and I base my life on my music. If I'm not growing in my music, that means I'm not growing in my life. Because I've been rapping for what? 8 years? 8 years. I'm 22 right now, but I got serious about 2 years ago. I don't know, you know who Hobson is?
No.
You ever heard of Hobson? No. Okay, he's a big underground rapper.
Okay.
He gave me a shout out on a song. And my video is called Proud of Me. Like one of the realest,
I watched that.
You watched that
like,
video?
yes.
Man.
Yes, I love the video.
Yes,
I loved it.
That was the song that got me to where I am now. And it was just straight pain, straight struggle, straight everything that I've really been through. Because, you know, a lot of people don't talk about what they come from or they're ashamed of it.
Right.
When you should never be ashamed of it. You should never be ashamed of what makes you you. You know what I mean? No matter what you come from, it doesn't matter. Everybody has a struggle. Somebody's might be worse than yours. Somebody's might be better. You know, it doesn't matter. Everybody comes from something that makes you who you are. At the end of the day, that's it. So I talk about mine, and I make music that everybody can relate to. It's not based on one gender or one color or one race. Doesn't matter. I make music for everyone.
Yeah, no, I really felt that in the song that, because I did watch the video, and I was on the way here bringing all this equipment in, and I was talking about the video with Jessica. Shout out to you, Jess. But I was like, yeah, man, it was really dope. Like, I, just connected to it. And I was telling her how it's a lot different from, most people I would listen to. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
I listen to everybody you probably listen to, though, and I feel sometimes I feel out of place with my music. It's like, I love listening to Future, Drake, everybody, I make that type of music too, the poppy clubs, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But sometimes I always have to go back to the essence of what started me. And that's that struggle, that's that grittiness, that's that, me coming from literally like 2 pairs of sweatpants, and growing up having to steal clothes from the mall, you know what I mean? Things like that people don't talk about.
So what were some of the struggles that you went through? If you don't mind.
Well, I'm the middle of 6 kids. My mom, she raised all of us by herself.
Wow.
We've been homeless. I was in a lot of trouble when I was younger. I was on probation for 8 years. Yeah, I've been locked up like 15 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in and out of juvie. I never went to jail. I stopped when I turned 17.
Okay.
It's just stuff like that, you know, not being able to have clothes and stealing shoes and exchanging shoes at the shoe depot. You know, going in there with one pair of shoes, coming out with a different one, like, ooh, you know, the stuff. It was crazy, you know, not being able to have like a winter jacket for the winter. Things like that. It was never no, you know, drugs or guns. It was never no murder or no stuff like that. It was just poverty. You know how Michigan is. So it's poverty stricken.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of grime, a lot of grit.
So you experienced like the true essence of
poverty. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, man. You know, a single mom working one job to support 6 kids. Yeah, man, hand-me-downs from my 2 older sisters.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's like T-shirts, pants. It was bad. I'm not going to sit and act like it wasn't, but, you know, it made me who I am.
Right.
Made me appreciate everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Please excuse this quick interruption as we go to some commercials.
While in school, keep your body healthy and functioning at its best with these tips. Start your day off right and provide your body with the nutrition it needs. Eat a healthy and filling breakfast each morning. Choose nutrient-rich foods to fuel your body. When in class or studying, snack on foods that will keep you awake, full, and focused. Healthy habits help you.
Thank you for waiting through those short messages. Let's get right back into it. Gosh dang it. Ugh. I need to kick back, relax, and watch some of OU's favorite sitcom, Double Trouble. This week, the boys are back. Love is in the air from a special someone they spotted walking around campus. Will it go as exactly as they planned? No. But, how? You get to find out now. Bryce, finals are really taking a toll on me. I've been having these really obscure dreams lately.
Yeah? What kind of dreams?
You know those dreams where like your clothes fall out and you're in public with wearing no teeth?
Don't you mean you don't have any clothes on and your teeth are falling out?
No. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And I don't know how you expect to do well on your exams when all you do is sit here and play video games all day and sleep through all your classes.
I don't like your tone, mister.
Look, you know, good luck with exams. I don't know how you expect to do anything playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare all day, so you know what? Whatever, dude.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
And I said, hey, stop thinking about tomorrow and let's focus on today. Overthinking my whole future, too worried about what people say. So please just be yourself now. Send your brain into timeout. I keep missing life's precious moments because I'm too busy stressing out.
Hello.
Hey, I'm your neighbor, Aurora.
Oh, I'm Michael, your neighbor.
I was just wondering if you had any scissors I could borrow.
Oh. You're in luck. Here you go. Bye, Aurora.
Hey, I'm kind of lost. Do you know where the study room is?
Yeah, it's that way.
Do I know you from somewhere?
If you're talking about that one time I was in the news, I don't like to talk about it. I'm still sensitive about it.
No. I saw you running down the hallway during the fire drill.
Nope, not me.
Okay.
Bye. See you around.
Okay, Bryce. So I just met this girl, and I'm totally gonna date her. Look at this picture of her.
She's already a league, dude.
Come on. You don't know what you're talking about, Bryce. Like, separate note though, can you like give me advice on how to get her?
Alright, look. First things first, you need to respect her. You know, maybe try and have an intelligent conversation with her, you know. Be very respectful. Then she'll see you as someone that she wants to date, and then, you know, you can go on a date or two.
That's some pretty good advice. What's up, baby girl? You like what you see?
No one ever listens to me.
Jake.
Huh? Oh, hey, Brendan, what's up?
Listen, so I met this girl
Uh-huh.
in the hallway.
Yeah.
And I want to date her.
Well, you came to the right man.
Really?
I'm, pretty good with the ladies.
Hey, do you have any advice?
Oh, loads of advice, loads of advice. So basically, to start, what you want to do is you're kind of going to want to follow her around a little to learn her schedule. So when she gets out of class, you can kind of be like standing there, leaned up against the wall, looking real cool. She'll notice you. She'll be like, hey, I've seen that guy around. He looks pretty cool. And not only that, but you need to find out when she goes to lunch. So then when she goes to lunch, you can be there too. Have some lunch with her.
Isn't that kind of creepy, Jake?
Depends on your definition of creepy. I say it's efficient and it works. Worked with me for years.
Any other tips?
You know, I think that's about it. You know, maybe wear a cool hat. You know, something with a brim around the side. Ladies love when you tip their hat. It shows
Yeah.
respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go kiss a date her right now.
All right, dude.
Okay.
Good luck out there, man.
Yeah. Forgot my key.
Michael, you've been moping for hours. Come on, it's time to stop being sad.
I blew it, Bryce, okay? I blew it!
Look, you did not blow it. You still have a chance. Except this time, I have to make you cool.
Cool?
That's right, Michael. Come on. Let's go.
Brendan, this music thing's too hard. I'm gonna drop out.
I know, me too.
That's what? Oh, her? Oh, alright, dude. Yeah, you can get her easy. Just go and say something right now.
Bye!
Oh, hey, Brendan.
That's not what I meant. Just try and follow up.
What's up?
Nothing. I just got back from the gym doing some work.
Who's Jim? You're dating someone?
No. Like the rec center?
Okay, do you want to eat food sometime?
Oh. Yeah, sure. Here, I'll give you my number. Here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you around.
Alright, listen, Brendan, you got a number, but that was a train wreck, alright? Train wreck. If you really want it to go smooth, I have got some key training tips to put you through. Also, some nice, stylish wares.
Wow.
But you gotta earn them. Not yet. You've earned this.
How do you respect women?
Start a conversation, sir!
About this.
I got something for you, bud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I respect you.
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in an evening accompanied by food and beverages with some romantic undertones to it.
Come again?
He wants to get food with you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Text me your plans, let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will do the text thing. I'll be a texter. I'll text you. Okay, thanks. Bye.
So that's how we got to hang out randomly. You seem like a nice guy.
Thank you. I was excited too. Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
What's your favorite movie?
Okay, so my favorite movie in the entire world is Paul Blart Mall Cop. Okay, listen. Paul Blart is really important to me because when I see Paul Blart, I kind of see myself. Because Paul Blart is always like getting hurt. He's always getting beaten, but he always comes back at the end. And you always know when the.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh, hi. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's a great day out. It reminds me of my favorite Christmas movie.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Paul Blart Mall Cop. So basically, the plot of the story is this is Mall Cop. He works at the West Orange Lane Mall in New Jersey. And these guys come in.
I really have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Okay.
No, if there's one person in the world I would probably shoot to be back. Okay, he's bad. He's not that bad. Oh, hey. So, what's your zodiac sign? Mine's crab legs.
You mean Cancer?
The crab.
Yeah, Cancer.
What's yours?
Pisces.
Wow, we're like two seafood. We're like two bees in a pod.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's probably why Officer Barr's daughter is the worst character in the movie. She's so overrated.
My favorite Christmas movie is Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys. Like the old animated one.
That's good. And Nothing Says Christmas like a good Christmas song too. And he's got one of the best ones.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom again.
Oh, okay. I'll go with you too. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'll just go with you. It's okay.
Okay.
Buddy system, you know?
Yeah.
Michael, Aurora.
Brendan, what are you doing here?
I'm getting dinner with my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's my girlfriend, dude. Back off.
No, I am not either of your girlfriends. I just wanted to be your guys' friend.
Oh no!
I got a dream and I wanna make it real. I know I'm not alone with how I feel, but I wonder if it will ever come to be. Because I'm just a curly-haired kid from small-town Fenton, and I doubt people truly think I'm gonna make it. That's okay though, I go and get it anyway. Put the work in and turn my dreams into reality. And all I gotta do is be myself now.
The crew from The Take is back for another SVP exclusive Quick Take segment. This time, they bring around Roman J. Israel. Let's see what they have to say.
Salut tovaryshi, it's your friend Horacio Zaglimia, aka the Baby Communist. I'm here on the set of the Quick Take, and joining us for the third time, Noah Tulin, also known as Of Drinking Age Keanu. He just celebrated his 21st birthday recently.
Don't tell them that. They don't need to know any more about me than they already know, which is my name.
Right, and his phone number is 248-370. We just got back from seeing Roman J. Israel Esquire, the new Denzel Washington movie, and I guess now we're going to talk about it, right? I mean,
You guess? How many of these have you done before, and you're just now kind of picking up on what the general structure of it is?
5. It's hard, man.
Hosting?
Absolutely. Talking about movies, it's tough. Like, doctors got nothing on us.
They go to like, what, school for how many years?
I went to school for 4 years.
And look at you now.
Well, I think it's time. Musica tematica! Welcome back to the Quick Take. Before we begin, I'm going to tell you the plot synopsis from IMDb of the film is as such. Denzel Washington stars as Roman Israel, a driven, idealistic defense attorney who, through a tumultuous series of events, finds himself in a crisis that leads to extreme action. That's how you do it, Noah. That's how you read a plot synopsis.
Thank you for showing me.
Anytime. I love teaching. So Noah, first impressions on the movie. What did you think?
It's a movie that doesn't really provoke a strong reaction.
Sure.
It's not bad. I think it's a well-made film. It's well acted. It's well shot, for the most part. And this thing, it passes all those, but there's just something missing about the movie.
The takeaway that I got from it, and I think what they meant for the takeaway to be was simply
the take.
The take away from this movie was that, stick to your ideals, always go with your heart, be moral, and, take the high ground, and you'll feel good about yourself no matter where life leads you. That being said, I think the takeaway that I got from the movie myself was that nice guys finish last. I mean, spoilers from here on out. Roman J. Israel, he's a civil activist, from the civil rights movement. An attorney, puts his life on hold, doesn't have a family, and doesn't get riches, and he serves underrepresented minority groups. He realizes things are going bad for him. His law firm is going under because the main lawyer dies. He doesn't have any money, and he doesn't know what to do in life. He doesn't know. He's a man out of time. So in the end, he turns in that criminal, gets the money, tries to live a lavish life, goes against his moral code, and then things go bad for him. The criminal finds out, sends a hitman after him, and eventually he does get killed at the end of the movie. To me, the only takeaway I got from that was that nice guys finish last. That's what I got.
In terms of filmmaking and structure and stuff like that, this movie was 2 hours?
2 hours and 9 minutes.
2 hours and 9 minutes. What you just described is a great pitch for the movie. I mean, it sounds like a Coen Brothers thing. Fargo is basically, in a sense, that does it so much better and so much more concisely. Like when you say, turns to a life of crime, he calls someone and turns someone in. It's like one scene and he gets a bunch of money for it, and that's it. That's the bad thing he does. And he doesn't actually come back to face that whole dilemma until
45 to an hour later.
It felt like a whole nother act of him just sort of reaping the benefits. Buys some nice clothes, He kind of takes a bit of a trip, he gets a better apartment, and stuff like that's good to show that. But that's a montage that would take at most 3 minutes. And there's nothing else besides what you described. There is nothing else that goes on in this movie. It
Nothing.
is literally following him around point by point at just his kind of daily life and stuff like that. There's a way to make that interesting. There's a way to make that a dynamic and kind of an amorphous sort of movie that just kind of flows along with this character, but it takes way too long to get a good sense of who he is as a character.
Right.
And to figure out what his even motivations are.
You know the story, they hand feed it to you. He worked hard in the civil rights movement. He goes to a meeting with an activist group and tries to impart some wisdom, and they just laugh him out. And he thinks he's doing something good, he's getting back to his roots, and we wish that we could see him in his element. Through flashbacks, or a scene at the beginning showing him as a lawyer in his younger days, representing these underrepresented groups.
Right. This is all his backstory and stuff that's alluded to, but you never see it. They really harp on the fact that he's great in the courtroom, he understands these people, he's really nice and upfront with people. Anytime someone calls him, he's like, of course I remember you, I gave you my card. And
Right.
it's supposed to show him as this guy who's really good with people, and you see none of that. It doesn't show that he's a strong supporter of other people, it's just they tell you that. When you think about this, a movie biopic sort of thing about a lawyer, civil rights activist.
It's biopic.
Yeah. There's so little like that actually is in a courtroom or has any sort of that rigmarole of, you know, trying to fight for people's rights and stuff like that. Yeah. And it just feels like it's just so many decisions. Just why? Like,
it kind of felt like we're showcasing Denzel Washington and his acting abilities because the character that he played, they said things like he was savant, and the way he acted was very made you think of someone on the spectrum of autism or, you know, high functioning of that. They never actually say it, so we never know.
Which is good. I think that's a great way to use an element like that on a character.
Absolutely, and I think it just to me it felt like this is Denzel Washington. Look at him act this way, look at him showcasing his acting abilities, and let him tell this story of Roman J. Israel Esquire, who, by the way, for those of you watching and thought this was a true story biopic, it's not. So to me, I don't know, that loses some of the weight behind the message that it's trying to impart. Stick to your morals. Well, it'd be way more poignant if this was an actual person that lived and actually this happened to them. And him doing that and acting the way he's acting and actually acting is kind of refreshing because people who have made it in acting, George Clooney, Will Ferrell, people like that, they literally just play themselves as this role or, you know, that role. They don't actually...
They just want to stay in like that sort of safe zone.
What did you think of the way it was shot?
I thought it looked really good. I mean, this is from the same director and screenwriter, I think, of Nightcrawler.
Dan Gilroy.
Yeah, really great movie. Really, really good sense of style and personality, and it felt like it was. I didn't feel like it was there for a good amount of the movie, but when he starts to kind of become his own man and kind of go travel out, it really feels like it opens up. There's a lot of really good. There's a lot of good shots and a lot of bad ones, but they're interestingly bad in the way it just positions of the camera. It just makes you kind of go like,
where the focus is, what's in focus.
Yeah, there's literally like a big speech he has, and where a third of it is like the shot is of his jaw, like where everything else is in focus besides this part of his head. It's like,
right there.
And I mean, it makes you pay attention, but it kind of is distracting. It's like I don't even remember what he was saying because it was just that's so weird. But great landscapes, good tracking, like any of that sort of stuff. I thought it looked really good.
And I thought it made LA look like the worst place to live. So cross that off your list if you're wanting to live in the city of Los Angeles. It's awful looking. So Noah, what do you think you're going to give this out of 5 whatevers?
God, not this again. I'm going to give it 2.5 carrying suitcase, briefcase things that he has out of 5. Or maybe a 3. I don't know, 2.5 out of 5.
I'm going to follow suit and give it a 3 out of 5 bulldog statues. It was an average
very
movie.
Average film.
It made you feel at times.
Not really.
No.
My soul's an empty void.
Well, that's... Could have been better. Could have been worse. I think if Denzel wasn't as good as he was, this would have probably been a 2 or a 1.
Way less interesting than it is. And I think, said it before, but I think just being kind of uninteresting, I think that's a crime in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you said, it's not inherently good or bad in either direction.
Why do you keep, and we get it, man. Okay? We get it. You hate the movie. Son of a this guy doesn't stop talking. Well, no, I think that does it here on the set of The Quick Take. Not much more to say. Go see Roman J. Israel Esquire if you're looking for it. Don't go see Roman J. Israel Esquire. Never mind. Forget what I said. Follow us on Facebook, Gmail, Twitter. Make sure you tune in again for The Quick Take and more videos from The Take.
How do you follow someone on Gmail?
I asked that before. Matt and Dan make me say it. I don't know. I don't like it.
Follow someone's email address?
Look, it's not. I don't.
One step at a time, in the blink of an eye. I'm learning to live, I'm learning to fly. One step at a time, in the blink of an eye. It could happen in a blink. It could happen in a blink. It could happen in a blink.
My underwear. I was fully clothed.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I gotta get back to studying for my finals.